I was struggling with it. Because when I went to school to study in education, college of education, I still wanted to do something that was still relating to medicine. Twice. The first institution I applied to, they changed the course I was going to do. They gave me a different course. I said, no, I don't want it. I still want to do something related to medicine. I hope you're listening to my story. I went to another school. When I got to that school, that one said, no, you can't come directly, you have to do preliminary studies. I did prelim. When I finished the prelim, they gave me another course. The course was similar to the old one which the other school gave me. I said, no! I can't. Why did I do prelim? When I knew I can come in directly, I can come in directly, I do that one. I kept. So I went back and I changed it. I said I wanted to do something relating. I chose the course that was relating. I was trying to look. You know what I was trying to do? I was trying to hold on to my old and accepting the new. Jesus said, please go to KJV or NKJV, verse 37. No, sorry, in verse 38, please, 38. It says, but new wine. Is it will? Should? He said, must be put into new wine skins. This was the problem of the children of Israel. They came out of Egypt. They were heading to the promised land, which was the new land, a place where they don't know. But they refused to leave Egypt in their thinking. Every time when there's hunger, they cry to Moses and say, why you have left us in the Egypt when we died there? Why bring us swords, lions, and hunger? We finish us here in the deserts. We do the same. You think the Bible was written? It was written so it could guide us. But we ourselves do the same. We always reduce ourselves to the yesterday experiences that we had. We always reduce ourselves, our thoughts, our mind to the yesterday. What that person did to you. What that thing called you. What that thing resulted. You didn't receive the today, the newness of it. That's the problem we find ourselves. Hey, I did that test, I did not read, and I passed. So you want to do this other test, you not read and you want to pass. I remember those days. I was very good in school, so I literally did not read. But when I got to my final year, when it was going to be WAEC and NECO, I told myself, I must be the best. And God helped me. Few days to those days, they did a mock exam, and I saw myself that 0 A. And this was saying I was going to fail. Because by the time that mock came out, I was like, what? All the people I've been teaching were now getting higher and they said, if my head come today, God forbid that I rewrite it. So I went for the first time. I had to become another man. Listen. All those things we are praying that God should do for us. God cannot do it if we don't embrace the new. And this is where we end this morning. One of the old things that must happen to you is that your old friends must leave you. for you to see new friends. I taught it last week. I made mention of that consultant that gave just one idea to that baba. If he has said, no, I have not seen any another job. Oh. Let me still stay with this one. A bird in the hand is better than 20 in the bush. What would have happened? It would just be the baba in one shop. Abi? Is that what? It would have just remained as the baba in one shop. An analogy was used by a preacher, and I think began to change my thoughts, change my understanding about something. He said all she needed was a female preacher. He said all the days she was growing up, all she just was praying for was, oh, I will get married, my husband will buy me, will open a shop for me, I will not work. My husband will open a shop for me, and we'll just put everything in there. I will have shops. All I just do is I can take care of my children and go to shop at any time and close at any time. So that was just all she had as a dream for her life. During those periods, few years down the line, by the time she was graduating from school, internet started becoming popular. Internet started becoming what? Popular. One way or the other, she did one course. Just a very short time, 3 months, during her NYSC days. That course today, she altered that dream she had about herself. Today, she is a top guru. She's one of the females. They were giving award to females in text. She was one of them that was mentioned. What happened to the dream of having a shop and buying and selling in the shop? What changed it? The name. What if she just said, no, I can't learn this thing. When they were giving them those trainings, those 3 months training, it was free. It was just 3 months that opened that up. They just taught them internet, how to use internet, how to use the computer, and that was what opened that up during their NYSC days there. What if she was not? Many people would have been in their NYSC in that year and said, well, what is this thing that they're learning? All these things, they've come again, all this for people. We're not learning this. What if she turned back and said no? Will she have become one of the tech experts today? The old is not better. So as we bow our heads to pray, I know the Holy Spirit will help me to speak these words to our hearts more. But I'm going to be going through this series for the rest of the year. The old and the new. What are those old things that the Lord has been prompting you that, look, you need to drop this one and embrace the new? That's the prayer you want to pray for yourself. Lord, maybe you don't even know which one is old, which one is new. The prayer is, Lord, open my eyes to see, to know the new opportunities around me, so I can drop these ones that I'm holding on to and saying no. Because, listen, you are holding something in your hand, right? If I want to give you something, will you be able to collect it? What will you have to do? You have to drop it to collect the new. That is the problem. Even Jesus said it. He said, if I don't go, it's expedient for me to go. It is when he goes, you know what said who? The Holy Spirit. It was there. It is there that the Holy Spirit will what? Will come. And when the Holy Spirit comes, he will teach you many things I cannot tell you. He said the Holy Spirit will teach you. It will comfort you. It will remind you. The problem is the old. That's the first thing I'm first dealing with. I won't mix it up. Let's just deal with identifying the old, so we can take the new. Can we close our eyes as we begin to pray right now? I don't want to stay behind time. Lord, help me to identify the old. Is it friendship? The old. Help me identify the old that I need to let go. If there's any way I'm clinging to it, Holy Spirit, help me. Let go. Open my eyes to see it. Salah.